On the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, Joe and Matthew McConaughey talked about just how wild Miami really is.
I'm in Miami. You know Miami? You know
Sure.
Miami, South Beach, right?
Yeah.
If you don't flinch, nobody's stopping you, right? I mean,
Right.
Miami, where even the mannequins have fake boobs.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's what I like about Miami because they're so open.
Yeah.
L.A. people get the face job and boob jobs and tummy tucks and how'd you do that? Man, you look great. They're like, you take cold showers.
Right.
You know what I mean? But Miami's like, oh no, here, Dr. Juarez, go see him, man. He's great. I just left him. They're open about it. I love that about Miami. I'm there working on I think it was the Beach Bum. And I'm walking down through South Beach and there's this, under a palm tree on the beach, there's this purple and pink Lamborghini pulled in under a palm tree with the beach behind it. And there's this guy leaning back on it, the gold chain. He unbuttoned his silk shirt a couple times. He's greased up. And he's got these guys over there taking pictures of it. I'm like going, what's going on here? Well, there's another guy come by, stop, you see him chat. All of a sudden, the new guy hops in on the trunk. Leans back, does all the pauses, and I go up to the guy, what's going on here? He goes, oh man, I'm taking a picture for my Tinder cover. And I go, you are, who's the other guy? He goes, oh no, he just came by and said like, hey man, you mind if I get a picture for my Tinder cover? And he paid me $50. I said, so that's not your car? No man, I rented this car for the day. And he was proud of it, man. He was like, yeah. It's just what I did. South Beach, Miami.
Yeah.
It's
a very low vibration.
It's dude, but they're open about it.
Yeah.
You know?
I always say if you want to starve to death, open up a bookstore in Miami. It's a lot of fun. It's basically built on cocaine. That city was built on cocaine. 1 year, the entire Miami graduating class of the police academy, the entire graduating class either wound up murdered or in jail for corruption. The
whole class.
The whole class. They were all drug dealing. Everybody was drug dealing. There's millions and millions of dollars buried in backyards in Miami that no one's ever going to find.
Art Acevedo, remember the police chief that was here? Mm-hmm. That then went to Houston because he wanted some real drama? And Katrina came, and he got his real drama. Then he went to Miami, and it didn't last. I didn't get the details on it, but wasn't it something about the Miami, the I don't know if it was mafia and city council going, there's certain things you cannot infiltrate
really?
here. And he was either fired, booted out, or retired and moved on pretty soon.
Art Acevedo was a famous police chief from Houston, known for marching with George Floyd protesters. In 2021, Miami's mayor hired him to lead their police department, but soon he clashed with the city's political leaders and, in a staff memo, called the police department was run by a Cuban mafia, meaning the powerful Cuban-American politicians who controlled the city. The comment caused outrage, and just 6 months after arriving, Acevedo was fired.
Yeah, they don't f around down there. It's a totally different way of life, and they love it. It's like you go down there, it's a totally different vibe.
Yeah.
And
if you don't
more
stutter
banks.
and you don't flinch, it's all a green light.
More banks per capita in Miami, I think, than any other city in the country, and I think that is because it was used to launder money for cocaine.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So it's hard to believe that that's true. So my buddy was an ophthalmologist, and he did his residency in Miami in the 80s, and he said it was insane. He goes, every day, so he's in the emergency room. Every day, it's gunshot victims, guys with G.I. Joe stuffed up their asses. Like, everybody was just doing coke and doing wild, crazy stuff.
He dropped that gay bomb on him.
Yeah. He said he found guys with light bulbs up their asses. They had to remove light bulbs. Those little pine coney ones? You know those ones? Little small. So, dude had a light bulb broke in his asshole. And they had oh, God. And he goes, it's all cocaine, man. He goes, I saw so many gunshots, so many gunshot wounds. He goes, it was all cocaine. And it was just constant. In the 80s, he said the emergency room was just like people were piling up in the hallway. They're just rushing people in to get treatment. They're holding their side, blood squirting out of them. He said it was insanity.
Wow.
Just cocaine gang wars all over the city. And he was in the heart of it.